Last week on Knights of the Rolled Table.
I may need to call on your help again. As you can see, I'm very sick. My husband, Kevin, he's heard of an item. It's called the Seed of Life. Apparently has tremendous healing properties, and he's got it into his head to find it. This causes me to think that perhaps he's done something very, very stupid.
Steve stands up. Okay. We'll kill him for you.
Even I think you have gravely misinterpreted the situation.
Standing there is basically looks like a meerkat. My name is Sontag. It is my pleasure to extend an invitation to you from Lady Aranye. She has 4 eyes looking at you. I would like you to find something, for the Seed of Life has gone missing. So you head down this path. You guys perceive ahead of you 2 figures.
I'm going to run up and say, I found you!
A crossbow bolt shoots out and hits Maya.
Oh, gosh.
You feel that victory is at hand, but then you hear this wolf howl. A werewolf steps forward behind you.
I want to welcome you to our brotherhood, new Lycan.
That's nice. But do you know where Lord Metre is? You work for him?
Lord Metre is a fool, and I do not work for anyone but myself.
We don't work for him either. We want to find him, and we're looking for something. Maybe we can strike a deal.
Oh, perhaps we can strike a deal now that you are bound to me.
Yes, what's your name? Something cool.
I did not previously come up with a name for this creature. We'll say my name is Claus. David Claus.
I just love your brother so much.
I punch you. David Claus just smacks Coach with his open hand, not his claws, and knocks him backwards.
Do not mock me, fool.
Say, David, if you were to fall...
Mr. Claus, to you.
Mr. Claus, if you were to fall, I just have a question. If you were to fall, would all these other people go away?
Fall like I might trip and fall on something?
Like if something bad would have happened to you and you were to lose your life?
Defeat?
Yes.
Impossible, I shall not fall.
All right.
All these creatures shall fall. Ow!
I'm just going to shoot him.
All right, roll attack.
With my... that is a 26 to hit.
Roll all your stuff.
Okay.
He's pretty close. So
I ran
away from him.
Yeah, remember?
You're so well.
Ran underneath him.
He did.
He did disengage.
He accrued an attack of opportunity.
He did the opposite of Rush the Wolf.
All right, acceptable. Roll all your ridiculous damage.
All right.
Flee the wolf.
Okay, 3 plus 6. That's 9. Plus... sorry, that's D8. Sorry. 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus 7 is 21. Plus Hunter's Mark, which is 4, so 25.
Jeez,
Plus
Louise.
2. So 27 damage.
27 damage.
Jeez!
Ow! You do a lot of damage with those arrows.
David, perhaps you would like to speak now?
And I would like to keep running.
He grabs onto it and tears it out of his chest.
Kill them!
How does he look?
Well, he looks pretty upset.
I run by Maya, I'm like, kill that one!
How strong does he look?
What, like in
Like, does he look
strength
really
terms?
built? I mean, like...
Yeah, he looks pretty built.
Okay, great.
Even for a werewolf.
Sure.
He looks, are you thinking of recruiting him? It's always on Coach's mind.
Always on my mind.
All right, fine. Kill them and all the
Got my mind
other
on my mind,
Lycans
and my mind on my mind.
surge forward, and they head for all of you. And then often down the path in the direction you were heading, you hear a very tiny And then all of a sudden, from that direction and several other directions, you just start to hear a whole bunch of little zip, 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 zip.
That's arrows.
So it seems like arrows
Thanks,
at first. It
Crespo.
is almost the sound of an arrow, but there's no arrows that appear. But many of the Lycans all of a sudden seem distracted, and they stumble backwards. They seem to be in great pain, and they start swatting at the air, and they start swatting at wounds that open up at their body as these little zip, zip, zip,
Can I tell what's making the
all over
damage?
the place. Roll a perception check. Sure. To talk.
15.
A 15. Yeah, well, so you definitely feel like these are some sort of creatures. You can see, zips aren't traveling in a direct line. As you look around, things are like flying around these Lycans, and they're swatting at them. And what appears in front of you, all of a sudden, a little creature flies up, and it is about 6 inches tall, and he has wings, and he says, "Welcome, I am Sergeant Basil of the Pixie Corps. Follow me." Actually, they're sprites. "I am Sergeant Basil of the Sprite Corps." It matters. Sprites and pixies are different.
They're different.
"Follow me. Do not call me a pixie. We must go." And he points down the line, down the path where you're going, where the Lycans are starting to struggle backwards, and then 4 other sprites line up on him, and they get into like a little chevron formation, like a little arrow, and they shoot off that way, and you guys can't really follow them, but they all zip together and crash into the werebore that's over there, and he stumbles backwards, and that path is open to you.
I think we should follow them.
Yeah, let's go.
Point of action. When the were-rat died, I moved the hunter's mark to the werewolf, and that's what allowed me to do the hunter's mark.
Okay.
Just for anybody that's following along.
So there's not additional damage that you forgot.
It's just because I did hunter's mark.
28 or whatever
Yeah.
you did with a single arrow.
Okay. Coach's turn.
All right, so you guys are collectively charging down the path?
Coach's turn.
Oh, Maya's turn.
It is Maya's
It's Maya's turn.
Okay. You don't have to say it like that.
And she... We're going to have some words. She's going to fire off an Eldritch Blast at David.
David Claus,
God.
Yes, Mr. David Claus.
do so.
Okay.
Welcome to the David Claus Show.
That's
Today we're going to talk
9
about
plus
werewolf
5, so
and
it's a
Lycan.
14 to hit.
Hit.
Yay! That's 2 damage. Man, I don't like Eldritch Blast.
Remarkably, he's still up, and you're presumably following down the path as you blast him. Oh, he still hits. Still super annoyed. You guys are so annoying. Goddamn.
You have no idea. I have not even buttered my dwarf.
So you guys make your way down to down the path, and the sprites eventually catch up with you, and some sprites sort of beckon to you and lead you off the path, and you find yourself in the sprites camp, which is very large and bustling for a whole bunch of sprites, but the few of you full-size people, because sprites are about 6 inches tall, are kind of just like standing in the middle. They're living mostly in a set of trees, so they have little houses and things built into tree branches about 6 feet high, and you guys are just sort of like standing amidst several trees and lots of sprites buzzing around, doing things. They're guarding their perimeter and welcoming you into their camp.
Did you all see their formation? That was fantastic.
They were quite helpful. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Yes, that was very cool. What was the name of the captain again?
He didn't say.
Sergeant Basil, at your service.
Sergeant Basil, that's right.
Basil?
Basil.
Basil.
It does not matter, fool. You can call me Sergeant.
You do not understand, Sergeant Basil.
Look, what has led you down our path into very, very dangerous territory,
And
if you will?
Gravely will pull out the map, and he says, "Well, actually, so we are here, right?
The map.
Yes,
Map
this is-
maker.
And then another little sprite flies right up to the map and looks,
looking very interesting.
are you a cartographer as
It seems to
well?
be, yes, I dabble. And,
me too. My name's Gravely.
Very nice to meet you. I am
shake your
Private
hand
Oregano.
Oh, Private
you
Oregano.
shake his little hand, taking care not to crush it.
I see. Oh, this is very interesting. This map is leading you into the territory of Lord Maître.
Yes. Listen, we're trying to find something called the What's
The
it
seed
called?
of life.
Oh, the seed of life.
The seed of life. Yeah, everybody's looking for the seed of life lately. It's crazy.
Have you met someone else who is also looking for it?
Maybe a human man.
Perhaps you could tell us a little more about them.
He was a human man, as you say. All humans look alike to sprites. You're big and dumb.
Yeah, I know the feeling,
Prone
right?
to biting.
they're
Oh,
bigger
wait,
than me.
look, this man has been bitten by a werewolf, Sergeant. Oh, yes, we know. We shall help him. Well, we should take the doctor.
Is there anything you can do about
Doctor
that?
Coriander! Summon the doctor!
And an older sprite comes buzzing kind of slowly,
They're about this big to me?
they're pretty tiny. So this older sprite zooms up to you, looks gravely in the eye, and then zooms down to the bite that is in his shoulder and says, very interesting. Yes, werewolf. I think the bite marks are too far apart for a were-rat and not smelly enough for a were-boar. I think I have something for this. And he zooms away.
It's vitamins, isn't it? It's vitamins.
It's not antioxidants. It's not vitamins.
No, I have some really wonderful essential oils.
Sergeant Bazza, we might need to find Lord Metre in order to find out more about where the seed of life is.
You do not want to speak to Lord Maitre. The location here that this map indicates is the cave.
Oh,
The cave of his pet.
what's his pet then?
His pet? You do not know the pet of Lord Maitre?
No, we're kind of new to this area.
Many adventurers have gone to see his pet, and very few have returned. You shall need help.
Oh yeah, can you offer us help?
His pet is a basilisk.
A basilisk.
Oh, you know of the basilisk. I tell from your gasping that perhaps you have heard of the basilisk.
I don't know if I do I? You tell me, DM.
Well, the basilisk is most dangerous because its gaze can cause petrification.
Yes.
I thought I was stuck in the Chamber of Secrets.
No, that's a different basilisk. Totally different.
Oh, yeah.
This basilisk is a bit of a lizard. It has legs. It is not a snake, but it does have the gaze of petrification.
Yes.
Oh,
Would you be able to help us out?
Well, perhaps Dr. Coriander! I cannot come right now. I'm getting the cure to lycanthropy. He needs you too. We need to speak of petrification. Give me 1 moment.
Maya, they kind
He
of
will
sound
help
like
you in a moment.
I know I love them.
so
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So lovely that you have chosen to help us, but I cannot help but wonder, why are you offering us this assistance?
He gets up and he looks you. He flies up right into your eyes and he looks right deeply into your eyes and he says,
You are good. We are good too. And we help those that are good. We can tell.
and he flies up to Steve's eyes and he looks at him like,
You are fine for now.
I think they're a bit of a freedom fighters, you know. Like they're doing what's right.
La resistance! I love it. I love it so much.
You know, Maya's a bit of a performer. Maybe she can. I mean, if it's safe, you know, she can do a little entertainment if we're taking a bit of a rest.
Oh, God.
And
Well, it will take the doctor a moment to develop the potion. And if you would like to entertain, we can.
yes, I'm gonna sit down.
I do feel moved. Allow me. So she takes out her
Here we go.
flower drum and she starts banging on it. Doom, 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 doom. And she starts.
And all it does.
She's not very good.
highly proficient at banging on this drum.
I
done.
actually have a proficiency in a pan flute. So I can. And we've been working together a little bit, and you kind of taught me a little bit about pan flutes. I just going like with each
But she
thing.
starts like chanting too, and it's like this, like almost like Gregorian. She's like, the forest, in the forest, there come the wolves. The wolves were bad.
Oh, it's an original then.
This is your big chance.
All right, roll performance.
With advantage.
I don't want to cut you off, but
I don't think she needs to roll.
no, it definitely does not give advantage.
Okay, so I rolled a 4. Hang on though, because I do have.
Hey, Sergeant, can I speak to you for a second?
What is she doing?
I haven't had the heart to tell her.
Is she wounded? Shall we trick this?
It's an 11. 11.
That's okay. It's what she does is really weird, right?
I mean, the scale of weird here in the Feywild is rather, broad.
Even
but
still, though.
yes,
Yeah,
this is
right?
weird.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of dig it.
It's 11. Like,
Cumin, what do you think of this? Like, I think she has a good rhythm, but she could use practice, and the lyrics don't rhyme as much as they should.
That's going to be a no from me, dog.
maybe a few of them, like, they start to question their own emotional journey and, like, think about where they've been and what they're all about.
Oh yeah, it causes them to question, to reevaluate their lives.
Steve's gonna go sulk somewhere.
Can Steve find like a pixie rogue that's a sprite rogue?
Sprite.
That's like, yeah, man, I don't understand these guys.
You get me, no one else gets me.
His name is like Black Pepper.
He has a mohawk.
Private Pepper. What's your name? Private Pepper.
You ever dream of just getting out of here?
Yes, we could go. Maybe we could go. We could
Get out of here, man. We
They
got a
don't get
van.
us. Yeah,
Just hit the road.
God alone.
I have a friend, Garlic. He can probably get us there.
All right, so
I am done performing.
One shot, sprites.
Now I shall take my nap. And then she literally falls on the floor and just falls.
Maya entertains and naps, and Steve sulks, and eventually Dr. Coriander comes back with a foul-smelling liquid that he spreads on the wound, and it starts to actually it doesn't close up, it actually opens, it tears itself open, and you can feel it sort of pulling out the poison so that you won't transform into a werewolf.
Wait, I thought I wasn't poisoned.
Well, the werewolf,
disease.
venom, how werewolfy works.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a disease,
Is
not
it
a
a
poison.
bacteria?
It's coming out.
Is it a virus? It's probably a virus.
Yeah, sure. The werewolf virus is coming out of your body,
The antibodies.
as they understand it.
Yep.
And then Dr. Coriander says,
All right, petrification, fools. I'll be back.
and he leaves. Okay. So you guys are able to take a short rest and recover a bit, and soon enough, Dr. Coriander comes back and he actually brings you over to his office, laboratory, whatever it is that he's making potions, and he has all sorts of things bubbling and
The size of
dripping
a coconut.
over in the corner. So yeah, he basically has prepared what is to him like a barrel that he can't move along, but to you guys it's more of like a shot glass sized barrel that is corked. It's contained, and he says,
Each of you can take one of these. This will fend off the effects of petrification. One time it will prevent. You can take it. You can take it just before you are petrified, or if you are quick, you can take it even after you have been petrified, and it will reverse the effects. They are difficult to make, though, so do not waste them. There is one for each of you, only 4. Yes?
Yeah, there's just 4 of us.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Eva, where's the silky one? He's not talking to Black Pepper, is he? He's a bad influence.
He's do I see him?
yes.
Yeah, he's over there.
dear.
He's talking to a little one that's all black. He's got hair in front of his face.
Oh, it's a negative peer group. This is no good for either one of them. You must be on your way.
XX Bloody Heart.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
I got something for you. This is in case we turn to stone. You can take this before you turn to stone.
Okay, I'm hanging out.
Okay,
Right?
cool. All right. It's cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah, go do your thing. I
All
love
right.
you.
Hey, we don't want any of your sass, young man.
I don't need this. All right, I'm 18.
Hey, you can do your thing. It's fine. I'm giving
All
you
right.
space.
You guys don't get me and my new friends.
Gravely.
Who's your new friend?
Black Pepper.
All right.
Hey, I'm right here.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Well,
Actually,
Sergeant.
Oh, big man, I bet you think you know what you're doing. I bet you think you can boss him around, huh?
No.
he's bigger than Steve is bigger
You
than
are bigger
Gravely.
than me, okay? You don't have to rub it in.
No, okay. Well,
Hey, Pepper, you want to come with us? Fight the Basilisk? if we have to?
Whatever.
And he flies off.
Emo Sprite is...
Hi. I am sorry we scared off your friend. Well, Stephen, you have a little bit of smooch on your face. Hang on.
Stop.
let me-
No. You're embarrassing me, Maya. You're not my mom. You're not my real mom, Maya.
Not in front of my friends.
Stop in front of my cool new friend.
Sergeant,
Stop.
Sergeant, I have a question.
Speak.
So we're going to follow the map to
Yes.
the cave, and you think the basilisk might be guarding the life stone? I forget what it's called.
Seed.
Very likely
Seed of
so.
life?
That is what we believe, and apparently the map maker, it is what they believe. They believe the tree, the seed of life, was kept in this cave, guarded by the basilisk.
Well, but I thought they were both part of the summer court. Why would her brother be stealing the seed from her?
Oh, I see that you are a fool. Let me explain. The summer court is not composed of allies. They do not get along chummy like apparently you do. There is political intrigue. They hate each other, and the only thing that binds them together is that they hate the winter court more.
That would have been good information to have. So we're kind of in the middle of a political struggle.
It is like a family, you know? You always have the one aunt who hates the other uncle and they fight over dinner, but at the end of the day, they're still family.
It's pretty lose-lose. You did not make a deal with them, did you?
It was something about some sort of staff, stick, something.
Yeah, we'll work it out once it happens. Don't you worry about it.
Okay. Sounds like you're in a lot of trouble. You best go.
All right, well, thank you so much for your help. Thanks for the healing, Dr. Coriander.
Yes.
And good luck with the map making, Private Oregano.
Thank you.
And I give him a little like a little acorn. I collect little nuts and like little twigs and stuff like that, and I give him a little acorn that's about like the size of his head.
Ooh,
It's like, "Here,
He
you can
flies
take
up
this."
and takes it from you, and it immediately weighs him down and drops him almost to the ground.
Thank you.
It's a lucky acorn
All right.
And
Maybe I'll just plant it here.
from my world.
Oh.
I have done a little painting for you.
Just now?
Yes, and she like has a little like small like piece of parchment, and it's like a stick figure pixie. It's not very
wing.
good. But he's got a big smile on his face.
Sergeant, could you please?
Okay, we'll
please
hang
tell
this
her?
up maybe somewhere in the back.
Oh, I do have one more question for the doctor. There is another man that is also looking for this, the human that we mentioned earlier. If we find him and he's already stoned, there's nothing we can do, right?
Well, does he have a mouth?
He does.
Can he swallow a potion?
I mean, if his mouth is open.
No, he cannot. A stone mouth does not swallow potions.
Oh no,
Yet.
yeah, you're right. I see what you mean. It's
Even
not-
this fool knows more about
Open mouth.
physicality than you do. Yes,
I just
the
didn't
statues
quite
cannot
understand.
drink. Okay,
Okay,
so
yes.
no,
Well, thank you very much.
You could have just said statue.
it was not really a bad. It was not really a compliment.
Semantically.
All right, settle down.
All right.
Well,
Sure. All right. That's good to know.
It was setting you as a low bar for someone who might be even dumber about
Do not insult
physicality.
my
you should
friend.
see the bars that I can lift.
Okay, well, it's too bad you can't stay longer. Enjoy the potions. Bye bye.
Thank you.
You know, before we go,
Coach, come on.
black pepper. You know, I could probably put black pepper on the right path if I handed him a hammer and a pickaxe and just a couple weeks with me and my quarrymen, and he would be straightened out.
All right, I tell you what. If you survive this, maybe we'll consider it.
All right,
We'll see you soon, or not. 50-50 probably.
one recruit.
It's it's very promising. Yeah, you might be able to come back. Get him?
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, we adventure. Let's go.
Let's go.
Be very careful and let's be sneaky.
Thank you.
So you head off down the path, and according to the map, you at some point cross into Lord Metre's territory without
And all of the measurements become
metric. Yes, no longer do you travel in feet, yards.
kilometers and
Now they're meters.
looking at trees and feet.
We're
in,
gonna be here
boxes
doing
on
math
meters and
all
centimeters.
day on these like spell descriptions.
Hold on, I've got to do a little calculation of my scale is wrong. Okay, I'm good.
Yes, you carry all your conversion meters with you, knowing that you're in this territory and you don't want to be
It's
rude.
actually, if I flip the ruler, see, look, XX bloody heart. If I flip the ruler around, it's actually the Metre system right here.
And finally, you arrive. Finally, you arrive at the entrance of this cave.
All right, let's be quiet. And if we see anybody, let's kill them and not try and make friends of them.
Do you want to be quiet
I
and
like
stealth
making
ahead?
friends.
Yeah,
You want to check out and see if this basilisk is asleep, maybe?
yeah. But you come in on the, you follow.
Oh God. Okay. I got you from a range,
All right,
brother.
there we go.
Are you going ahead, or what's the plan?
He's
Yeah, you guys stay out.
Steve's going ahead.
Hey, wait, Steve, just one moment before you leave.
What?
I'm going to touch him,
No.
and I want to use my
Stop.
Steve, please
What?
allow me. This would allow me to see everything that you are seeing while you are moving on.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Just do it fast.
So I'm gonna do Gaze of Two Minds, where I basically perceive through his senses until the end of my next turn. I don't know what that means, but
So you can see and senses,
and
presumably
feel
like
and
smell and
like
feel.
everything that he's doing.
And can he still see and smell and feel? You're not
Yeah.
like in control of him.
It's
All right,
just
so
no.
you're
It's just basically it's like I'm
You're in his head.
Google
Put a
Vision
GoPro
or
on
whatever,
it.
like his Google glasses,
nice.
right? Because we're sending him up ahead, right?
Smell vision.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I will enter the cave
You're
as
familiar.
stealthily as possible.
Roll
then I'm
it.
going to take. I'll take any extra time I need to make sure that I'm careful. 13.
All right, you're careful. You walk in there. You don't see anything around, but as you enter the cave, you don't see anything moving around, but as you enter a cave, you definitely see what in an art gallery you would assume to be a whole bunch of statues, but which you would presumably know to be not statues, but the remains of prior adventurers. There's elves and a halfling, and most distinctly, there's a man there, and he is only half turned from his right shoulder down to his left hip, and that part of him down is stone, and the rest of him from his right shoulder to the left hip up. So his arm and his head is not petrified, and he appears to be sleeping. His head is drooped down. He has kind of shoulder-length, curly red hair and a red beard, and his fist that is not petrified is clenched.
All right. I'm going to just observe him for a minute and see if he just is asleep or if he does anything.
He's breathing
Good.
and presumably asleep. He could be unconscious. He looks pretty haggard, like he's been there a while. He hasn't obviously been able to do much for himself since whenever he was petrified, so he looks a little bit haggard.
All right. I'm going to sneak up to him. I'm going to lightly tap his good shoulder. Say, hey.
So you tap on his good shoulder and he says, "Rah!" And his fist immediately goes up, but then he pulls it back and holds it close to his chest, and he immediately startles and makes a noise, and quiet.
You quiet.
Quiet. The basilisk will come.
I know there's a basilisk.
Quiet.
You be quiet. Where's the basilisk? Where is it?
And he sort of like nods his head to his left, further up the cave.
All right. I'm going to look over there.
There's nothing that you can see, so there's sort of like a chamber that you're in there, but there's Oh, it's right there. Also, yes, don't look at a basilisk if Steve hasn't absorbed that knowledge. So the cave goes further on. There's kind of a chamber here, and you can see where it turns off to the side further on, where presumably if the basilisk is here, you have no idea how far back this cave might go, but presumably, and according to this guy, it's somewhere back there. You can't hear anything.
I just asked him, how big is this cave?
How
far did you get? Did you
didn't get any farther than here.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
Look.
Late.
Are you alone?
Yeah.
Can I release my thing?
You're
Yes.
seeing all this.
Maya, all I'm saying is that you should have a plan B. Like, I'm just saying, like, You can't just go around like smacking drums around thinking that you can make a living like that.
It looks like he has found someone. I think it might be that Kevin.
Right, we should go in there.
I believe that the basilisk is further in the cave. But yes, we should probably go assist.
Let's go.
Perhaps keep your eyes down, though. Just be very careful.
Should one of us stay out here?
Did she not hear me that entire time?
I think she did, but she was also focusing on what Steve was seeing.
No, when I'm taking the visions, I am completely oblivious.
She was ignoring you the whole time.
Great.
Sorry, Coach.
Well,
I
let's
love it when you talk to me.
go save our buddy.
Next episode, you can try again.
All right. So I think
You guys head into the
I'm
cave.
going to try and stealthily join into
All right, you quietly tiptoe into the cave. The rest of you join him.
I'll stay kind of in the back.
Okay.
Disadvantage on stealth.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
I'll stay kind of a little ways back.
Okay.
Just kind of like looking at the cave.
Oh, you came alone, did you?
I mean, initially I came along with my friends are outside. There wasn't anybody else in there.
All right.
Are you Monsieur Kevin?
Yes. Yes. How did you know that?
We have met your wife, lovely woman, and your daughter.
My wife.
We saved your daughter.
Yes.
Oh, thank the gods. Please, you must take this.
Your other son has a bit of a drooling problem, though. I mean, it's like there's a lot happening
You must
in there.
take this now before the basilisk comes. And he opens up his fist, and in his fist is a glowing, about acorn size, it's a glowing seed that he's been clutching in his hand.
Okay, I will take it.
I assume it's only because of this that I have not fully petrified. So when you take this, you must swear to me. Take it and use it to heal my wife.
No, yeah, take my medicine.
What? Potion? You've met the sprites?
Yes, they were very nice.
Did you get a potion as well?
I did, but I took it too early and well,
That was
it didn't
stupid.
work out well.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Look, I would be very grateful. All right, so he takes it, and he's still holding the seed. He clutches the seed back, and the petrification begins to trickle down into his body and release, and he becomes not petrified.
Well, okay. Mon frère, it's time to go. Let's go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You should give the stone to Maya just in case, because if she gets stoned, then hold on. Phrasing. If she gets petrified,
Yes.
right? Then at least she'll be like half petrified, right? I mean, whoever doesn't have a potion currently should be holding the stone. Savvy?
Well, yes.
I'm very good at math.
So you start to hear farther up in the cave, you start to hear shuffling footsteps of the basilisk.
Guys, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Go here, take it from me.
Thank
Put
you.
it away. And he,
Maya takes the
with the stone out of his hand, he reaches out towards an axe that's nearby him, and that axe lifts up and flies into his hand. Go, take it. I will hold it off as far as I can.
Thor?
And
You have children waiting for you.
yes,
You are coming with
they
me.
must be safe.
They will be safer with their father. You come with me.
So the basilisk comes around the corner and makes its appearance walking towards you. And roll initiative.
All right.
Gravely would like use his tinderbox, which has a mirror on it, and he's going to do the thing from like Clash of the Titans, the original, where he like kind of sees the reflection of the basilisk. Like
Coach is just straight up closing his eyes.
Maya's just looking at her
reflection.
feet.
So we've got Basilisk and Kevin at the bottom of the order, and Gravely has the opportunity to do first. So Coach's eyes are closed. Gravely has his tinderbox out. He's going to look away from the basilisk and attempt to see it in its reflection.
I'm going to put it.
Presumably, each of you has given some thought into how not to look at the basilisk.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on one of the stone figures. That's kind of like I'm assuming somebody has like a little pack or something that's kind of like waist height, like where my head is. And I'll be like, oh, can you hold this for a second? Thank you. And I pull out my arrow and notch it so it's going over my shoulder in the opposite way and go
All right,
backwards.
so you can go ahead and roll that with disadvantage.
Okay.
It's like double disadvantage. Like that.
Does seem
I mean, I've been practicing, so. That's a natural
backwards
20.
along the way.
And that's a 4. So 4 plus 8 is 12.
Not surprisingly, you miss shooting an arrow backwards over your shoulder.
Well, I tried.
And you hear it go. It is, so what you're seeing is a creature, and it has 8 different legs and a big, thick tail. It's about 6 feet long, lizard-like, and it has sort of spikes all along its back, and it has eyes that they kind of look like mirrors.
Yeah, that does not look nice, everyone.
So Maya's turn.
Also, I missed.
Maya's the seed.
Oh, bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay. On the Basilisk?
Yeah.
Presumably. All right.
Basilisk.
going to go ahead. You know what? How many times are we going to get to fight a basilisk? Like, let's just play.
This might be one time. The last time.
This is the time.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Phantasmal Force on the basilisk. So it's going to, in its mind, see like a massive hawk. It's like a snake, right? Okay, so it's going to see like a massive, like, but it's like rainbow hawk. Oh, that's not a snake. It's like a lizard.
I have a picture. I said it was like a lizard.
I thought, man, Harry Potter failed me.
Lizard.
Anyways,
8
okay.
legs.
So yeah, but still like a big old hawk, you know, natural predator, but like rainbow colors because it's Maya. And so, I guess it's like 10 feet, but it's like nasty.
Big hawk. Big, scary, but pretty hawk.
Yeah.
The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice. So you're crafting an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature. So let's pit the basilisk's cunning intelligence against your illusion. The basilisk's intelligence, I'll let you know behind the screen, is 2. Not a 2 bonus. Its intelligence
8
is 2. That's a negative 4. So it rolled a 16. Minus 4 is a 12.
So yeah, I'm 15.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're not looking directly at it, presumably. So you cast this phantasmal illusion, and none of the rest of you see this giant, pretty, scary hawk screech down upon it, but the basilisk itself clearly startles and stumbles and starts like swiping and dodging at this hawk that it's suddenly battling in its mind.
So basically on my turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage.
That's awesome.
So is that this turn then?
I mean, it's my turn.
All right, do it.
So I'm going to go ahead and say yes because I want to. And that's 4 damage
All right.
from Ghost Hawk.
Oh, it's psychically wounded. It's upset. It's going through a whole process of
brainstem.
fight and flight. Its amygdala is triggered. There's all sorts of things going on. Traumatic memories from its basilisk childhood are flooding back into the basilisk mind, and it is Steve's turn.
All right, I'm going to sneak around to the back of it, and I'm going to try and avoid its gaze by holding my hand out in front of it to block its head, like I'm blocking out the sun as I move. So I'm gonna stealth around to try and get to the
Holding
very
your
back
hand
of
up.
it. Yeah,
Do
holding
not
my
look
hand
at
up.
its eyes.
Not,
All right.
not looking
this
at
can't
you.
go
Not
poorly.
looking at
So
you.
it's very distracted, but it's also sort of like thrashing around in its imaginary fight with a bird. You want to attack it?
Am I able to get all the way kind of behind it?
Yeah. You don't have to be super stealthy to sneak
how
around towards
big-
this thing.
So it's 6 feet.
It's very
long.
thick and stocky. So yeah, it's 6 feet long and probably rises to about 4 feet at the shoulder. It's got 4 legs on each side and a spiky tail and claws. And what is most dangerous about it is obviously its gaze. So you're on the
All
tail
right.
end. You're fine.
That's true.
No worries climbing deeper into the basilisk cave just as you did.
Everything's gonna work out. I want to take my dagger and I want to try and in kind of its back area near its butt. I want to try and wedge that dagger in between some scales. So,
I thought you were going to say butt cheeks.
right up in there.
I thought you were going to say butt cheeks.
Right in the
Oh
butt.
my gosh.
And just kind of get it in there so that it can like be stuck in there. I want to try
Okay.
and stick it in
Why?
so it has like a handle.
Okay. By its butt?
Yeah, like by its hip.
Like a butt handle.
Like a tailbone.
Yeah, like
a
not
love,
by its.
It's literally a love handle.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to give it a love hand.
Roll a dagger attack.
Okay. What's my attack? 12.
Miss.
Great.
You
Do I still get my dagger?
You still have your dagger. It does not get wedged in there. It clinks off its spiky armored butt.
Ooh, I'll use bonus action to disengage.
All right. So you're going to try to kind of stay behind it generally and not in its gaze. All right. Coach's turn. Coach's eyes are closed.
Coach closes his eyes. He focuses. He hears the thrashing around. And he's going to charge it recklessly.
Like double reckless?
Double reckless. He's going to rage because he doesn't like giant lizards.
Who does really?
I don't think you
for a
need to
reason.
justify your rage when you're fighting a basilisk.
Giant lizard can play the game. I mean, it doesn't say in the rule books that they can't.
I know. It's a big lizard. It's too big to be a lizard. Lizards are little. It's not supposed to be that big. He's going to run over and hit it with a hammer.
All right. So you're going to have disadvantage, advantage. Roll 1.
Dirty 20.
Nice. All right. So you're going to hit it with your eyes closed.
Quack.
And roll damage.
I can hear it.
Mm-hmm. It's
All
big.
right. It's a biggin. 11 damage.
All right.
It's like give it the old whackaroo.
That brings us to the basilisk turn, and it's going to do the thing where it looks at the imaginary hawk and tries to discern that it is not real. That was the thing, right? It makes an intelligence check. Intelligence or wisdom?
It's intelligence.
Oh, it rolled a 1. No, it's even more scary. It's definitely a real hawk.
It's on fire!
Says the basilisk. All right, so it continues to battle its imaginary hawk, and that brings us to Kevin McIntyre's turn. Like, what are you people doing? We must leave. There's no point in fighting the basilisk. It will anger the Lord. Let's go now. But because seeing as you guys are all fighting it, he's still going to help you until you guys get on your way. So he is unfailingly.
We told you to leave.
Hint from the DM.
Especially
guys.
since he gave you guys the seed that he entrusted to save
Inside
his
the
wife.
game, when the DM says that it's time to leave from a NPC, it's
So
probably
he
time
had
to
the
leave.
battle axe in his
asked
hand.
twice.
He
Are you
swings,
sure?
and he swings it mightily down on the basilisk, and he is just averting his gaze towards the back of it. And he rolled a 21, so he is going to strike
Kevin.
it for 11
Quite nice.
damage.
Jeez.
And so he's up there, right there with Coach and Steve going like, get out of the cave! And that brings us to Gravely's turn.
I'm going to shoot it. That is a 23.
Are you looking at it?
What?
Yeah, disadvantage.
I'm going to look at it.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn and be like,
That's the worst that could happen.
Well, I heard it was distracted, or I kind of saw from the reflection it was distracted, so I'm just going to...
Yeah, it's not looking directly at either of you guys. It's probably what it's doing is trying to petrify an imaginary giant hawk.
Yeah, taking advantage of that
So you guys are lucky in
to
that.
shoot it in the head.
So you had a hit, do a ton of damage then.
I'll try. 11.
With your Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slaying and all of that?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, sorry. 15.
There's always more. 15. All right. Cool. And then Maya.
I'll turn back around.
So, should we go? I think it is busy with my hunt. So, if you guys want to go, we could go.
We want to
Get out
go.
of here, Kevin.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Get the seed out.
Kevin, you got to go first if I'm going to go.
Okay.
You also have to point me in the right direction because I have no idea where I am.
Gonna go ahead and do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
19 to hit,
Hit.
4 damage, and then I'm gonna run out of the cave, or start running out of the cave, because I assume. Oh, and then my 6, the whatchamacallit,
Magic
psychic damage.
Imaginary Hawk.
Another 4 damage.
Does its
for
4
the
damage. And how much
psychic
did you do with the Eldritch Blast?
4, I think.
All right. So that's 8. So it's looking real
4.
wounded.
Yeah, it's 4.
It's looking in bad shape and very worried about Crazy Bird. And it is Steve's turn.
All right, let's leave. I dash.
All right.
Towards
Steve
the exit.
dashes towards the exit, passes everybody up, and he's outside. And it's Coach's turn.
I still have no idea where to go.
Coach, I say this way. This way. Follow
okay.
my voice. Follow my voice.
I'm gonna do my best to follow his directions still with my eyes closed.
You can open your eyes when you're not facing it. You open your eyes.
It could be anywhere.
It's not. It's behind you.
Wait, behind me, or behind me now?
All right, roll a dexterity
God.
check to stumble out of the cave.
Mind.
11.
Good enough. He makes his way about halfway through the cave. And let's see, that brings us to Basilisk.
I'll use my action to dash as well.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it gets an attack of opportunity against me or anything. Because I was within melee of it.
It's busy fighting imaginary hawk.
Sure.
So you're making it mostly out of the way to the cave. It's going to try to see the hawk again, but it only rolled a 7. It's not especially wise, or it's really not smart. It's not that wise. It's also, if it comes up, it's not that charismatic, but it's kind of a one-trick pony.
What do you mean?
But I thought you said it was a lizard.
Yes, it's a one-trick lizard. In case we forgot, it is not actually a snake or a pony. Basilisk and D&D, kind of a lizard thing. And that's Cavan's turn. And so Cavan, so everybody is clear at this point. So Cavan's like, finally! And he turns and runs. And it is going to take one swipe at him as he turns, and it misses him narrowly as he heads out. And he's kind of backing out of the cave. He's facing it, averting his eyes, but trying to stay ahead of you guys so that you guys can all get out of the cave. And that brings us back to Gravely.
We're all out of the cave.
Did you leave? Yeah, so you were out. Did you leave, or
I'm
kind of
staying within 60 feet so I can keep my hawk going.
Okay.
So I think right now I'm kind of closer to the mouth of the cave.
Yeah,
But
so
I will
would say
wait there as long as till everybody's out.
Yeah, so you guys all get close enough to each other that you're at the mouth of the cave where you can kind of like back out, and more or less that's probably 30 or 40 feet from where it is. So you can kind of make a judgment call that once you cross a certain line as you head out, the illusion will drop.
It's 60.
And you'll have to. Yeah, so currently you're holding it up, but once you start leaving,
I will
it's going to recover.
Back towards the direction following the map. I'll say, follow me, and I'll run back towards kind of the sprite camp, because we're going to bring back something. We're going to do something. Oh, we were going to do the thing for Coach. So I'm like, follow me, and I'll go back to towards that. I'm going to run and use my action to dash.
So you guys head off down the path with the Seed of Life and Cavan McIntyre, and as you cross that line of 60 feet and the illusion drops, you can hear the basilisk echoing in the cave. It's angry. But you keep running, and it does not catch up to you, as you don't look back, probably, because that would be a bad choice.
We don't.
Nope, just dashing.
I use my little mirror to be like, I just see Coach's face like,
that was exciting. No.
I hit it.
yeah, me too.
Did you see I made a big... Oh, you didn't see it. Nobody saw what I did.
I saw the giant bird of some kind.
They
Where
didn't-
did that come
no, you
from?
didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, it
You
didn't.
didn't. Nobody knows what I did.
Oh, just
No
the,
idea.
That Basilisk had some
it
problems.
seemed like it was having some sort of a mental fit, like a brain freeze or something.
It didn't need more fiber in its diet.
Maya
Or,
just like
Oh,
laughs
trying
to
to poop,
herself. She
maybe.
doesn't. She's just like.
When a basilisk poop, does the poop turn into stone instantly?
only if it looks at it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Thanks once again for listening. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did enjoy the episode, we need your help to continue spreading the word about the pod. So subscribe on your podcast service. Give us a good rating and review if possible, and spread the word to anybody else who might enjoy the show. We're going to read a 5-star iTunes review today, thanks to Scooby Gen X3, who says, thumbs up. It's a great podcast to listen to and learn about my kid's new obsession. Hey, thanks, Scooby Gen. There's a lot of great podcasts out there, and I always love listening to them, and I always think, hey, this would be really great to listen to with my kids. And then a lot of them are, grown-ups talking grown-up stuff, and they use language and things that is a little bit awkward if I'm trying to listen to with my 9-year-old son. I love all those podcasts, and they're great, and I wouldn't trade away those moments because they're often a lot of fun. But we also wanted to provide a pod that you could listen to with your kids. It's not a kid's show, but we wanted it to be something you could have in the car with your kids around, and something you could share with your family. So we're glad we've gotten some reviews mentioning that. So there's some great art that Chris Daly has done. So check out our Instagram at Knights of the Rolled Table Podcast to see a little bit of that. And you can see Chris's work at Daily Tunes RPG. And of course, we always want to thank for editing and for creating our original music, our player Weston Gardner. Check him out at Make My Anthem. You can also follow us on Twitter at Rolled Table. We'll see you next time, and until then, go out and make life an adventure.